Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. The goal with the position, as always, is to find something both comfortable and sturdy. You don't want to be uncomfortable because then you'll be distracted by how your body feels during the practice. And you also want to have a sense of stability because then you've kind of give yourself the notion that you're just here to stay. You're not ready to get up and do something else or leaning into the future. So sitting in a chair works really well. You can sit in a formal meditation posture on the floor. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But of course, and as always, if you prefer to keep your eyes closed during meditation or you've learned that way and that you're just more comfortable that way, go ahead and close your eyes. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, drop your gaze away from the screen and lower your gaze down below you, kind of glancing at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not straining or focusing on the floor, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze directed softly and clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed softly down. Just notice what you notice. We're not striving for anything. We're just noticing what's here. We're not giving our opinions about what's here. And we're not talking about what's here in our heads. We're simply being aware of experience itself. Now, if that sounds like mumbo jumbo to you, that's okay. Just bring your attention then away from thinking and towards what you're noticing. For instance, what do you hear exactly? And without naming the sounds, what is it like to hear? What's that experience like? And in another way, notice the body and how it feels. The subtle movements, twitching, even emotion. Just feel it directly. What's it like? Everything that can be experienced is happening now. Your life is happening right now. It doesn't happen anytime else. Only we keep imposing a story called my life. And this persistent veil we place on all of our experience of me and you and people and what I want, it's as far away from reality as the map isn't the territory it describes, or the menu isn't the dinner it describes. It's just a description. Created by thinking. So this practice begins with effortlessness and noticing and allowing things to be as they are already. And a useful tool for this, of course, is to bring our attention away from the thought factory, from feeling like we exist somewhere behind our eyes and in between our ears. And we bring it away from this place to something that only happens now, which of course is the gentle rhythm of the breath. So find your breath wherever you feel it the most. You could feel it anywhere from the tip of your nose to the lower belly and anywhere in between. Just notice how the breath happens all by itself. Notice the gentle sensations of the breath. And allow your thoughts to come and go as they please. Just leave them alone. Your only task is to gently remain with breathing. And if you're normal, I'm probably catching you thinking right now. I interrupted you talking to yourself in your head. A more correct way of saying this, I interrupted you paying attention to the thoughts in your head. Because thoughts happen by themselves in the same way your heartbeat happens by itself. And when you're paying attention to them, notice how the breath is lost, no longer aware. So just gently return to the breath and come back to it over and over again. Don't beat yourself up. Just gently return, rising and falling. Come back. Come back to breathing. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to breathing, rising and falling. What sits here? What decided to meditate? We feel to be a center, a locus of consciousness, somewhere in our head, behind the eyes and in between the ears. And we feel that that's me. I'm here. But what is this I? What is this me? turn the attention back. Use the breath and turn your attention back. What notices the breath? The breath can be found with our attention. So what points attention? What is moving our awareness? In the same way you found the breath, find the one that hears this voice. Look for the looker. Is there something really there? What do you discover? Okay, you can look at the screen. When I ask you, what meditates? What's doing the looking? It's not a question for you to be like, oh, this is it. That's what's doing the looking. Oh, it's my true self. It's my soul. It's not supposed to give you this answer. It's supposed to show you something very clear. That this center, this me that we feel to be, isn't there. It's just not there. All of it is created by thinking. Now, before you think that's crazy, which is another thought, may I ask you, who are you? When we ask somebody, who are you? What's the usual answer, just in a normal context? Well, we say, oh, well, I'm Nathan. I was born at this place at this time, and I went to this school. I graduated from this. I'm this kind of person. That's our story. We give a story, a rendition, like a character in a movie. And then maybe I'll ask and push you, well, yeah, but that's just your story. I want to know who you are now. What are you now? And again, well, I'm Nathan. Funny kind of guy. I like meditation. I like to read a lot. I like this. I like that. I'm more of a description. It's a story. It's a character. See, your name was given to you. It's not you. You're not Sally, Brooke, Tara. That's just a name. And because when we have grown up, we were given this name and we are told, that's me. I was told I am Nathan. I'm a male. I'm this kind of person. You're not Johnny. Johnny's that kind of person. You're Nathan. You're this kind of person. And so we accumulate this and create this story. What do I want in life? What am I going to achieve? Who am I going to be? Why? What's the meaning? And building this story. And then we identify with it and say, I'm here and that's me. And we carry around this baggage of a story. Is it real? This practice is a challenge to that. It's a challenge to the character we believe ourselves to be. In fact, the word person means mask. Personae, which was a Greco-Roman mask worn in theater. It means that which air passes through, because it used to have a megaphone to project the voices. But it means mask, personae. And correct me if I pronounce that incorrectly. But trying to be a real person, a person is a mask. It's a character we've taken on. And when we look for this, where is it really in our experience? There's nothing to find. And that, right there, there's no coming, there's no going, there's no fear, there's no death. It's just this. And it always has been. So practice and wake up from the dream of my life. Thank you for showing up today. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.